Alright, we are back spectating again in Warzone. What are the chances that we run into a hacker? In this video, I kind of wanted to talk about the state of Warzone and things that I think would make the game fun. Obviously, the number one thing is an anti-cheat. The game desperately needs an anti-cheat. That's no surprise to anybody. The game's in a horrible state right now. There's all types of different kind of crazy hacks. There's aimbots, there's walls, then there's the new God mode. Why does my game feel so weird? There's God mode, there's magnetic bullets. There's just all types of crazy stuff going on right now. And the game's just in a really bad place. So obviously that goes without saying that the game needs an anti-cheat. That's number one. Besides that, there's fundamental things that I think would make this game more fun. So number one, I think that there needs to be more of an integration with Cold War. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like the integration. They feel like Warzone has gone downhill since the integration happened, since Raven has taken it over. But I feel like there just hasn't been enough of an integration. I think that Warzone, every year on its anniversary, which is in March, there needs to be some sort of big update. I feel like the integration wasn't really enough. We got the Black Ops guns, we got their operators and their executions, but that's really it. There was no other integration. I feel like the game should have the Black Ops perks, some of them, not all of them, but mainly Ghost. I think Ghost needs to be replaced with the modern, or with the this guy must have had dead silence. I didn't hear him. Yep, he did. The game needs to have the Black Ops version of Ghost, where you need to be moving to be ghosted, basically. It needs that. I think Ninja would be a good. Well, I'm not sure about Ninja, but there's other perks that can be in there. Tracker, I think Tracker works pretty much the same. The only difference with Black Ops is when you aim, your teammates see them on the minimap or something weird. But I'd have to look at the perks. I can't remember off the top of my head, but definitely Ghost. I think it would be a nice addition to add some Cold War kill streaks. I think you replace the cluster strike with maybe the artillery. Replace or add in the napalm strike. Someone just got a loadout to his left. He sees it. I think add in the napalm. I think the napalm would. Oh man. We got a throwing knifer. So this guy's good. I already know if he's throwing knifing people, he's legit. Although I really don't see how that would benefit you in solos. But so yeah. A napalm strike would definitely change the game. It would force people to make weird rotations if they're trying to get into zone, or if they're trying to get an angle. You can use it as protection. It can be used as a defense. So I think the napalm strike is something that should be in the game. Another change that I think also needs to happen, and people may not like this, but I think they should remove the loadouts and revamp the ground loot. So my thought process is loadouts, it's cool, they're great, it's different from any other battle royale. You know, every other battle royale you loot to find weapons. PUBG, you find attachments and then you equip the attachments. I'm not sure how other battle royales do it, but so I think he had a bag too. Warzone,
I need recon on my position.
Someone looking at you above you. How did he not see him on the UAV? You just popped the UAV. Oh my god, man. I forgot what I was talking about. Loadouts. So loadouts is what Warzone is recognized as, but I think it makes the game boring at times. Everybody uses the same weapon when it's the meta. Like now, the Krig is the meta. Everybody's using the Krig now, and it just makes the game stale, in my opinion, to watch. Everybody's using the same gun, the same attachments, the same build. It makes there's no real variety, right? And it makes the game super sweaty. These streamers, oh, new meta. They post a YouTube video, get, million views or whatever, and then everybody just runs the same guns, the same loadouts. I think variety is needed to make the game fun again. My thought process is, if I can finish a sentence, revamp the ground loot so that every single gun from both games is available in ground loot. Every gun has one or two builds that make it like the best build. My point is, every gun has a build that makes it very good. So have every gun available as a legendary weapon, and that legendary variant for that weapon is the best build. And then you have the next level would be purple. It would be similar to that build, but it would be only have 4 attachments. And then you would have a blue as a rare, or whatever you would call it, and it would have 3 attachments. Then you would have a green as a common. It would have 2 attachments, and then you would have white or gray as a uncommon, or whatever's lower than common, and it would have 1 attachment. And then, I don't know, maybe either have loadouts only be for perks, or just you be able to find perks in the game. Actually, I think perks being ground loot would be kind of fire. So yeah, that's what I would do with the loadouts. I would remove loadouts and have perks, equipment, and weapons only be found in loot boxes or just on the ground that spawn naturally. Another thing that I would do is, now that I'm looking at it, remove the freaking sun, or put the sun above our heads, not that it's rising, because this is like, the sun is coming from the east. That means it's early in the morning, the sun is rising. Make it so that the game is midday and the sun is above us, or make it so that there's more clouds in the game and put the sun behind the clouds. There's no need for the sun to be right there. There's just no need. When I play on Rebirth, it's perfect. The sun is there, but it's behind clouds, so you don't get blinded when you're trying to look up at somebody. One other thing I forgot to mention was map. We were playing on Verdansk for a year and some change. Then this big nuke event happens. We all think that we're gonna get a brand new version of Verdansk with major changes, or just a new map entirely. So everybody thought that when the nuke happened, we would be playing on Urkistan, a new map. But the nuke happened, we went back in time, and we're playing on a 1984 version of Verdansk. So if I was running the game, this is what I would do. Warzone dropped March of 2020, right? So that we went that whole year. There's no way this guy's gonna be sitting in this bush, right? There's no way this guy's gonna sit in this bush for the rest of this game, right? What I would do if I was running this game, Warzone dropped March of 2020. Then we spent the whole year playing on Verdansk. Throughout that year, so from March to March, so it would be March of 2021. Throughout that year, we have changes to the map. So like how they were doing the train and stuff, those aren't map changes. Stadium, that's a map change. What else changed? I can't remember if anything else like really substantially changed. But when they opened Stadium, that's a map change, a new point of interest. That was fire. That was a really good change. They need to do more of that throughout the seasons from March to March. Now, in November or October, whenever the new Call of Duty drops and they do their integration, that's when you integrate the weapons, the operators, the perks, and all of that stuff, the kill streaks. And then March is when the new map comes. So the new map should fit with the current Call of Duty game. So we should have gotten a map, Urkistan, or something related to Cold War. Cold War was a little different because it kind of jumped around from Miami to Russia, Russia to Cuba, I think. So that one's a little more difficult, but we should have gotten Urkistan map every year. That should be how it's done. That makes the most sense. It keeps the game fresh, and then the new, points of interest throughout the year, the new map changes, the events, in-game events, do that throughout the year to keep the game fresh, to keep people invested. People aren't invested in this game anymore because there's no changes. Damn, there's someone else out here. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that there's someone else out here? This guy's probably pissed. This guy's probably pissed that someone is out camping him. That's insane. This game is insane, bro. And this guy has ghosts, so he's allowed to get away with it. He's allowed to sit in one spot undetected. But yeah, those are some changes that I think would make Warzone fun again. It would make people want to play the game. He's making a really weird rotation. I get what he's doing. He's trying to make sure no one's coming from behind him. But you're running out in the open, and in front of you there's so many places with cover that people normally just sit in. Like, you're very exposed here. This guy... Oh yes, take his head off. Take his head off. Does he not see that other guy running to the... I don't think he saw him. There he is. This guy is playing this game so ratty, bro. Yes, yes, kill him, kill him, kill him. Get him. Get him. No, he's stunned. He's gonna stun him again. Yes, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Yes. Yes. Thank you for killing this guy, man. Oh my god, this guy was such a freaking rat. Just because of how he can play it. There's two people in front of him. I don't think he saw the person on his left. There was someone closer. There's someone right behind him. He didn't see him. The console FOV, man. There's someone right behind him. He didn't see him. He didn't see him. That was console FOV. He had to be on console, bro. There was someone right behind him. Wow. Those are my changes that I would make to Warzone. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.